When did your parents' weird rule suddenly make perfect sense? My parents had this bizarre rule about the kitchen trash. Every single night at exactly 9:30, whoever was home had to take the garbage out. Didn't matter if it was half empty or practically overflowing. Rain, snow, whatever. 9:30 meant trash time, no exceptions. Growing up, I thought my parents were just obsessive about cleanliness. My friends would be over watching movies and I'd have to pause everything to haul this barely filled bag to the bins outside. Sorry guys, trash rule, I'd say, and they'd roll their eyes at my weird family. The rule got even stranger when I noticed the specific instructions. We had to turn on the back porch light first, wait exactly 10 seconds, then walk to the bins. If the bins were already at the curb for pickup, we still had to walk all the way there and back. My dad would actually watch from the window to make sure we did it right. My brother Dex and I used to joke that our parents were secret agents using the trash as some kind of signal. We'd make up elaborate stories about dad being retired CIA, using the porch light to communicate with satellites. Mom would just smile and say, routines are important. When I turned 17, I started pushing back harder. One night, I flat out refused. The bag was literally empty except for some paper towels. This is insane, I told my mom. I'm not walking outside in a thunderstorm for 3 paper towels. Her face went pale. Not angry pale, but scared pale. She grabbed my shoulders and said, please, just do it, trust me. Something in her voice made me grab that stupid bag and go. Everything changed the night my parents went to their anniversary dinner. They left at 7, reminding us 3 times about the trash. Dex had his headphones on, gaming as usual. I was in charge, so at 9:30, I grabbed the bag and headed out. That's when I saw him. A man standing at the edge of our yard, just beyond where the street light reached. He wasn't moving, just standing there watching our house. My blood went cold. I remembered the rule. Turn on the light, wait 10 seconds. I flipped the switch and counted, my hands shaking. The man took a step back into the shadows. I walked to the bins, trying to look normal while every instinct screamed at me to run. When I turned around, he was gone. I practically sprinted inside and locked the door. Dex looked up from his game. You okay? You look like you saw a ghost. I didn't sleep that night. When my parents came home, I told them about the man. They exchanged this look I'd never seen before. Dad went to their closet and pulled out a manila folder filled with police reports and newspaper clippings. Her name was Greta, Mom said quietly. She lived in this house before us. 22 years old, worked at the mall. Mom's voice cracked a little. She went missing 15 years ago. They found her 3 months later. Dad spread out the articles. The man who took her had been watching the house for weeks. He learned her schedule. Knew she was alone every weeknight while her roommate worked late. Knew she never turned on the outside lights. My stomach churned as I read the details. The man had confessed to watching multiple houses, looking for patterns, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Houses where people were predictable, where they got comfortable, where they stopped checking. He got out on parole 5 years ago, Dad said. Started hanging around the neighborhood again last year. Police can't do anything unless he actually commits a crime. So the trash rule, I started, makes us unpredictable, Mom finished. Shows someone's always home, always watching, always ready to go outside. The light warns him we're coming out. The 10 seconds gives him time to leave. Dex had stopped gaming and was listening now, his face white. You mean that psycho has been watching our house? We don't know for sure, Dad said, but 3 families on this street have reported seeing someone in their yards at night, always around 9:30, always leaves when lights come on. I thought about all the times I'd complained about the stupid trash rule, all the times I'd been embarrassed in front of friends. My parents had been protecting us from a literal predator, and we just thought they were neat freaks. Why didn't you just tell us? I asked. Mom sighed. How do you tell your kids that someone might be stalking your house without terrifying them? We wanted you to have normal childhoods. The rule kept you safe without the fear. That was 2 years ago. I'm in college now, living in a dorm where maintenance handles the trash. But every night at 9:30, I still feel this urge to check the locks, turn on a light, make sure someone knows I'm alert and aware. The man was finally arrested last spring. Not at our house, but 2 streets over, trying to break into a single woman's apartment. They found journals at his place with detailed notes about houses in our neighborhood. Our address was there but crossed out. Written next to it, too risky, always watching. My parents' weird rule saved us. Every single night for years, that stupid trash routine kept a predator at bay. Sometimes the things that embarrass us most are the things protecting us most.